The 3rd century AD has seen many conflicts across the vast lands of the once united Roman Empire, but it is difficult to find one as brutal as the conquest of Caledonia. Welcome to our video covering the Picto-Britannic War. These videos take a long time to make, so please consider supporting us by liking, commenting, and sharing the video. The year is 270 AD, and in the western edges of the Roman Empire, as in most of its land during this time, chaos reigns supreme. The assassination and subsequent usurpation of Emperor Victorinus by his general Tetricus has led the provinces of Britannia and Hispania to rise up in rebellion, as the governors Tiberius and Lucan refused to recognize Tetricus as their emperor. With the looming threat of reconquest by Tetricus, Tiberius rallies his legions near Londinium, only to receive dire news. Hadrian's Wall has been broken, and a massive horde of Picts led by their king Brud mac Urad has begun pillaging northern Britannia and is currently marching towards the largest city in the area, Pons Aelius. Tiberius quickly rushes north with 35,000 men, managing to get to the city before the large, sluggish army of Urad can take it. The sun shines on the plains of North Britannia as the two armies begin marching towards each other. The Picts strike first, charging at the gates of Pons Aelius, hoping to break through the line and take the city. But the defenders bravely hold their ground until reinforcements arrive from Tiberius before routing the Picts. In the west, Urad rallies his cavalry, crossing the river and charging straight at the Roman cavalry. With the enemy's horsemen engaged, he sends his reserves through the gaps and flanks the Romans, routing their entire heavy cavalry contingent before swinging north. But instead of more Roman cavalry, he finds himself facing off against 3 cohorts of heavily armed legionaries, strategically put there by Tiberius himself. Meanwhile, in the north, Tiberius's infantry cross the river themselves, charging at the Picts. Roman discipline meets Pict ferocity as brutal hand-to-hand combat ensues. But in the end, the armor and discipline of the Roman infantry wins the day, sending the Picts fleeing for their lives. In the south, Urad still believes he is at the cusp of victory, managing to circle around the Roman legionaries and yet again hit them in the rear. But as horns are sounded in the distance, Urad watches in terror as another 3 cohorts, the rest of the 1st Legion, charge towards him at full speed. His men panic and begin to flee. The battle is over. Tiberius has won a brilliant victory and quickly orders his men to pursue, not relenting even as the Picts run past the wall of Hadrian into the dense forests of Caledonia. But as he marches his men through the woods, spears are thrown at the Romans from the trees in an ambush. But well-disciplined Roman troops once again hold their ground and fight back, routing the ambushers. Despite winning this skirmish, Tiberius chooses to not risk his army further and turns back to Hadrian's Wall in order to plan his future invasion of Caledonia. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video on the Picto-Britannic War as Tiberius sends his army north to conquer Caledonia.